Alrighty, easy puzzle. Let's go ahead and clear out some of the ones and other stuff that's kind of obvious. Let's see, that has to be land, which means that's going to be connected to that 7. This 1's going to be clear, and this water's going to connect up this way. This water's got to escape, so this 4 island's going to look like that. Water's going to keep escaping. So let's see, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 7 right there? It is 7 right there. So that's going to be that. Let's see here. The 2's going to be like that. This 2's going to be like that. This 3's going to be like that. And the 4's right there. Medium puzzle here. We're going to clear out all these spaces. That 1 or that 2 right there, that 2 right there, that 3 is going to look like that. See, that's got to be water. That's got to be water. So that 3 island's going to look like that. There's going to be 1 right there. So there's got to be 1 right there. Can't be anything right there. Let's clear out these 1s down here. That water has to escape. So that has to be water. That has to be land. That has to be land. And then up here has to have a piece of land. So that 2 has to be there. That 3 could go either up or down, but this water is going to have to escape, so it's got to go up. Let's see. So this 2x2 right here, see, nothing can go there. This 2x2 right here could be saved by the 4 like that, so that's good. This 2x2 right here could look like that, and this 3 could look like that, so that's all good like that. So we can put that 2 like that right there. Let's see. This water is going to have to go through, so that water has to escape right there, meaning that island will look like that. Something has to go there now, but can't. Oh, wait. Okay, so this 2 island's going to look like that. Whoa. There we go. Now that 3 is going to be there, and this 3 is going to be there. All right, on to the hard puzzle here. I thought that medium one thought we made a grave mistake, but luckily it was an easy fix. Here we go. Hopefully this one isn't too hard. There's a lot of stuff that we can go ahead and get set up, it seems. So yeah, that's going to be like that, which makes both of these 2 islands just completely done. That 3 island right there is going to be done. There's got to be something here, so that's got to be like that. That's now done. That's going to be water. That has to be water. That has to be land, which means that has to be water. That has to be water right there. That has to be water. Let's see. Oh gosh, something here. That has to be land at least. But that final piece could go here, or it could go here. No, it can't go there, so it's got to go there. Water's got to escape there. It's got to escape there. Water's going to go there. Let's see. This 2x2 up here is probably going to have to be covered by this 3, because it's not going to be able to be covered by the other 3. This water has to escape, which means there has to be something right there. That's got to connect into the 6, and there's got to be something right there as well. So that's got to look like that. This 3 is going to look like that. That 2 is going to look like that, and that 3 is going to look like that up there. Let's see. I think that's that 6 done. Yep. Which means that 3 has to look like that. That 3 has to look like that. That 2 is going to look like that. 3 will look like that. Gotcha. That 3 will look like that. Okay, there we go. Perfect.